Baby, what's in there wine? I feel sexy as fuck. I see why y'all like wine.
Especially on a Monday. Welcome to Monday Night Party in the chat. Y'all, we're going a little bit later tonight because when I tell you, honey, this time change, springing forward, has got your girl in a chokehold. Listen, ow. I am trying to catch up, but let me do a mic check real quick. Can I get a mic check? 1, 2, 3. Mic check 1, 2, 3. And once we get that situated, we're going to go ahead and get this party started. We're going to go ahead and get this party started. I just need a 1 in the chat real quick. I don't know if it's me or you, but baby, don't make me beg. Thank you, American Born. I show hey big, and y'all know I'm gonna ask for a mic check. Let's get used to it, okay? When I come on, I need that automatic 1. Don't make me beg. We've been in a relationship too long. For you already know what I want. The Lord is my shepherd. You know what I want. I need a mic check. That's all I need. I need a mic check. Now my dogs in the background deciding that they want to play and fuss and fight. Listen, now if the mic is staticky, let me know that too, because this is a new mic and I'm trying to test out the length and figure out how close I got to get to it. I had a $60. Well, actually, I got a really expensive mic. I don't know how to work that one, or either it don't work or I got the ports plugged in wrong. But anyhow, y'all already know what time it is, baby. Tonight we are talking Lateisha Pearson and Glenn Pearson. We're talking Kimmy Scott and Maurice Scott. And I know y'all are probably shocked to see Lateisha and Glenn on the thumbnail, the Bell Collective of it all. Because I don't really cover Bell Collective like that. But let me tell you what happened. Thank you, Linda. Linda said, you sound great. Thank you. Come on, microphone. They say you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. So this weekend, I caught up. And what I did this weekend, I got caught up on Bell Collective. I got caught up on a lot of shows. And I had to do it in a psychological way. I had to not take notes in order to enjoy it. I had to just get back to the old-fashioned way of doing it and say, just watch it. Now, you know you got a memory like a damn elephant. Just watch it. Don't take notes. That's where you get stuck. And baby, when I tell you, I almost wanted to take this to members only. I almost wanted to take this review to members only because I got a lot of shit to say that may not be so nice. And I'm conflicted. Because on one hand, I'm a girl's girl. But on the other hand, I'm a girl's girl. You get it? You get what I'm saying? Because to me, a girl's girl isn't just sitting back watching you crash and burn. To me, that's not the epitome of being a girl's girl. Girl, whatever you want to do, I support you. I'm not that kind. Whatever you want to do, I'll support you. Not when you're on TV crying. Not when you sitting on your couch in a bonnet. No. I like Lateisha Pearson. I do. Lord knows I do. Lord knows I do. What's the line from Color Purple? I love Harpo. God knows I do. But I kill him dead before I let him hit me in my own house. I think I'm gonna save Lateisha and Glenn for last, and I'm gonna go ahead and do Kimmy and Maurice real quick. I don't really have too much to say about them. The writing is on the wall. Don't let a young fat nigga embarrass you. Don't let a young fat nigga embarrass you on national television. I can see if it was a Jalen Green and a Drea situation, and you may say, you know what, I'm gonna stand beside him. We're talking millions of dollars. What's Drea's last name, y'all? I forgot Drea's last name. Does Drea even go by a last name, or is it just Drea? If it's that type of situation, I feel you. You know what? I get it. I get it. You know what? You know what, Queen? He just gonna have to tell me twice. Because, girl, we talking NBA more money. Drea Michelle. Thank you. Truly T. Okay, if it was a Drea Michelle situation and a Jalen Green situation, he just may have to tell me twice. And where are you going with this, Queen Sheba? Well, my daddy always say, don't make a man tell you twice that he don't want you. Kimmy, what the fuck are you doing? Don't let a young fat nigga tell you twice. This is not the pick of the litter. Maurice is up there in age and he want to be outside. Let his raggedy ass go outside. He's aging you. You out here begging on national television. Baby, please, you sitting here in your backyard, your house that you had, your little house on the prairie before you met him, in your house, asking him, baby, won't you just stay for a little while? Sorry, I left you. Hey, Jodeci, I left you. This man gaslit the hell out of you on national television, and I almost couldn't stand it. This man, when I tell you he ran game on you in your own home on national television, and I almost couldn't stand it. This man had you in La La Land. The man told you, I want to see you happy. Thank you, Trey. I want to see you happy with somebody else. You are the best. The best human being I've ever met. Now this is look, hold on now. This is Monday night party in the chat. You should have packed his shit and that thing called a monster in your house, and they both would have been out. I ain't hanging in. I ain't sticking in for nobody else's kids. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Use my language. Hey, I wasn't there when you and Kawa was my neck, my back, lick my and my crack. I wasn't there when that was going down. I don't give a damn. You should have thought about your kid when you was out all night cheating in the next room. You should have thought about your kid when you had lipstick on your mouth. You should have thought about your kid when you left that club and had me running all around looking like Miss Doubtfire, looking for your hoe ass through the Huntsville streets. You should have thought about your kid. But as for me in my house, you got to get out. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here because you're not going to sit in my face on camera and have me down at the AC hotel with the production team there. And everybody knows it but me, that you don't want to be with me. And it's so bad to the point the production asked you to repeat it again. And you felt so damn bad for me as an older woman after I done rolled over and take it. If you don't get your motherfucking ass up out my house, bitch. And I'm a Scorpio. I don't even have to say that. I'm just telling you how to do it. You know how Wendy Williams used to have Ask Wendy when she would say, point your hand in their face. Now, don't say it with a smile, and you got to do your shoulders like this, but you can't smile. That's all I'm giving you, just a little coaching. Because, see, I don't have to do all that. I'm a Scorpio. We just look at you and stare at you like a death stare. We don't say anything. We just stare to the point you be like, that bitch crazy. I don't want to be here. I don't trust her when I go to sleep. I don't like the way she looked at me. See, for the rest of y'all can't pull that off. You get what I'm saying? So I got to help you out. You let Fat Albert embarrass you while he was sipping on a Cosmopolitan. I kid you. I swear for God. He was sipping on a Cosmopolitan with a cherry, a dark cherry at the bottom. And he... And that man told you he didn't want you on television, only for you to show back up in the same season, pretending that it's a different season, saying, you really need to watch what you say to your wife. Some things you just don't say. And I had to go with him. I had to agree with the man. He said, don't. So would you rather me not say it? Well, some things you just don't say. Are you, lady, are you okay? Kimmy, are you okay? Kimmy, are you okay? Are you okay, Kimmy? You've been struck by a smooth criminal. He don't want you. And I'm not even trying to be funny. I need to say it like this for you to get it. He don't want you. And I'm not no hating ass young girl. I don't want your husband. He don't want you. Can y'all help me out? Type it in the chat. He don't want you. I'm not a deplorable. I'm not an old lady sitting at home that ain't got a man. He don't want you. I'm not sad. I'm not depressed. He don't want you. I know Marceau said we the deplorables. I ain't even come. He don't want you. Pick up your self-esteem and get his ass up out your house. That man told you he did not want you. That man is going to leave you as soon as his son walks across that stage. Now, if you let him finish pretty, that's on you. I wouldn't let a motherfucker graduate in my house, but that's just me. That's just me. Being nice has no value. Times have changed, girl. I know the old folks and the aunties and your mama and my mama and your grandma. My grandma has trained us. Be nice. Love them through it. You see what they got, Amy Luciani. Stay with your man. Support your man. We're going to talk about that in the morning. And your man, oops, caught your ass slipping. Fouled on your ass. See, that's all I'm saying. Another one bites the dust. Y'all better quit listening to these weak ass broads who live and die by the code. Did not say that Dwight Howard did not love her. I say you are a piece of pussy in the can in the house. A nigga with a chicken sandwich if you let him. Didn't I say that? Kimmy, don't F around and find out. And that man foul on you. Now that'll get you rolling on the floor and crying and kicking and screaming in your closet because that's the worst thing a woman can do. Girl, you have the upper hand. You better slam dunk his ass. That's all I got to say. Slam dunk him. And then he played in your face because he couldn't find the courage to do it in a moment. Well, I guess I won't say that, but he was playing, but he was dead ass serious. I'll just find a different way to appeal to you. Your man is on the way out the door. Tell him, Harold. Tell him, Harold, before I do. Harold said, Dr. Maya Angelou done told y'all when somebody shows you who they are, you best believe them. That man has told you. Begging and pleading. Get quiet when they start talking. See, I'm doing this party in the chat a little bit different, right? A man is a man is a man is a man. Do we love them? Mm-hmm. As long as you love me. You don't ever outperform a man in a motherfucking relationship. You don't ever, I'm going to say it again. They are a man for a reason. They are stronger than what you ever think. You have no idea the strength that a man possesses. Now, you talk about it ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. You better ask a man. Now, you talking about catching flights and not feelings, you better ask a man. Y'all have no idea how the mind of a man works. And even the most skilled woman has no idea how the mind of a man works. Baby, when I tell you, he'll be all right. He don't need you to save him. If he don't want to save him, don't be saved. Is a should I save her? Hey, I want to be saved. He don't need you to save him. Maurice knows how to move freely about the cabin. Hell, when you found him, he was on somebody's cabin. Hell, when you found him, he was on a friends and families plan. Hell, when you found him, the nigga was saying, can Nettie stay for a spell? Can what do y'all call him? What they call him? Can Miami Reese stay for a spell? Yeah. Desira saying she can't hear me. Y'all give me a mic check. Am I good? Maurice is a drifter. Maurice is a nomad. Maurice is a free spirit. Maurice is a motherfucking Libra. That's an air sign. Your assignment is done. Your assignment is finished. I'm sorry, ma'am. He took 7 years to marry you. And I gotta be hard on the old hoes. I have to. Because we too old. See, our job is to school the young ones. You know, they call the men the old heads. But come on, Kimmy. When we met you, you was wearing booty shorts playing basketball in your driveway. So I already knew what type of time you was on. But that's fine. But don't you ever let a young nigga, especially a young fat nigga, run circles around you in your own house on national television. Girl, if you don't bash Mister's head in and think about heaven later, listen, I'm done with it. Because you too old. making this type of mistake. But what I need you to do first, you know what? Don't I'm done. I can't do this. If you don't know, I don't know. But I'm just telling you, don't let this nigga Dwight Howard you in front of the world. Don't let him do it, Miss Seeley. Don't let him do it. Now, we need to slide on over to Lateisha Pearson. And this is very, I kind of feel like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Like I said, I ain't got no problem with Lateisha Pearson, but girl, somebody need to pull your coattail, woman to woman. Because see, why they so busy, and I'll talk about Belt Collective later. While your homegirl is busy trying to check Latrice, she should have been sitting you down and say, what are we doing? What are we doing? What you mean, no bank account? My thing is, where does the checks go from Bell Collective? Is this a storyline? Is this real, Lateisha? No, I'm dead ass serious. Because I don't like people to pee on my leg and tell me it's raining. Is this your real life or is this fake? That's my first story. Because how in the hell are you on Bell Collective year after year after year and you don't have your own bank account? How are you throwing women's empowerment brunches and you don't have your bank account? I have a lot of fucking questions. Is this real? That's my first question. No, I'm for real. And I ain't trying to mess with nobody bag. See, that's why I just be like, a lot of women can't teach me nothing. Some can, but a lot can't. Some can, but a lot can't. So either this is a sham and y'all are chasing a coin or your life is completely fucked up. Either way, what the hell are we doing in 2026 throwing brunches when we literally are being held hostage in our own home? It just don't makes no sense for me, which is why I'm very reluctant in a lot of things. Because I got it, baby. The Bible says test the spirit in all things. I don't like this for you. I don't know what's going on, but this ain't even, let's just say, let's play devil's advocate. Let's play devil's advocate. That Lateisha and Glenn, this ain't their life. And they're putting on for the camera. This ain't good for you, boo-boo. Because even if you and Glenn are putting on from the camera, you have become the bad guy on your own show.
I don't want to talk about it.
You just said I'm gonna talk about
Kill it. I get angry. I don't want to.
That's all I'm saying. Even if y'all are just running a play for a coin, you have become on the outs on your own show. You're not the one that people look up. I don't care if Latrice is running you them checks. That's not the point. The point is to keep yourself in an elevated position above all things. That's the first thing. There is a conflict of interest to me. The brunch on the show was beautiful, but if you are struggling, I'm sorry. If you are struggling, and this is the story you want to tell, I probably wouldn't be purchasing a ticket to the brunch. Because if you can't reel in your own dog, when you can't get your own dog under control, baby, I don't need, y'all go ahead. You got it. I'm going to find me a different brunch to go to. Because I need you to empower yourself before you try to empower me. And that is not a read. That is not a read. This is real shit with real women tuning into the show. But a lot of times a lot of people ain't going to say it. You just going to start to see your numbers dwindle. You know, my brunches used to be packed. Girl, you going through. He take me through that. Take me through that. Don't nobody want to see that shit. And then you turn around and give a brunch. No, ma'am. Something's got to give. You cannot stand on those stages and talking about Black excellence, sisterhood, and community. And this nigga has you on a couch in a motherfucking bonnet. Excuse my language. We've never seen you in no damn bonnet. Come on, Lateisha Pearson. Get yourself together. Get yourself together. This is crazy to me. I had to speak on it. And then let me see if I can find a clip. Glenn is jealous of you. He is, and I don't talk like that often. And I ain't even got a problem. I'm looking at the show as a viewer. And if it's fake, then you gave us the ammunition to pull the trigger. You gave us ammunition to load the gun and pull the trigger. If it's fake, if it's real, we still on the same energy, period. Here's the thing. This has been your storyline since day one. It is old and played out. Sweetheart, if you cannot manage your household, you got to hold off on them brunches. You're going to have to come up with something else. This man is impacting your career. This man is impacting your bottom line. Listen, and you got to be careful that you're not attracting woe is me spirits, because you had Lateisha Scott on the couch as your first guest. Let me say it again. You had Lateisha Scott on the couch to roll out your talk show. Well, what you mean, Queen Sheba? My grandmother say water seeks its own level. That's like breeds like attracts like. You are attracting a woman who's going through the same shit that you are. You got to reach higher. You got to reach higher to somebody that's going to pull you up. See, when you are the star in the room, and Lateisha, listen, you're going to have to forgive me now. You're going to have to move around some different women, even if you don't feel that they're at your level from a visibility standpoint. They could be way surpass you in their relationships, way surpass you in their confidence and how they feel about themselves and how they present. You cannot roll out your talk show with the likes of a Lateisha Scott, who's being suppressed at home. You heard Destiny say the only person that hasn't shown up for you is your husband. Why would that be your first choice? You can't. If I were you, I wouldn't even fish in an OWN pond, the OWN network pond. The world is way bigger than Love and Marriage Huntsville. The world is way bigger than OWN network. Talk to some freaking everyday women like Oprah used to do. See, Oprah didn't always interview celebrities. Oprah would just sit down with everyday women, men, and families. Y'all don't remember that? Y'all don't remember that? How talk shows used to be? You didn't want me then, but now I got a makeover and it was fun. But don't nobody want to do that no more. Everybody wants the best of the best. And everybody thinks that the best of the best is a celebrity or somebody that's been on television. I beg to differ. Because there's some bad mofos that are everyday people that can sit down in front of you and turn that mother out as it relates to a talk show. Everyday people with a lot of wisdom, knowledge, honey. And when I tell you hood stories, girl, listen, y'all don't remember them days, but don't nobody see value anymore in starting from the bottom. Oprah, see, they just see where people are now. Oh, she's interviewing celebrities. I'ma just jump straight to celebrities. You couldn't. That interview fell flat. I'm just giving you viewer feedback. Lateisha Scott is not the play at all. You're going to have to really get in your bag so that you don't waste the coin, because production is very expensive. And then to have Glenn Dale show up next week for next week's episode and try to challenge your production team, and if not, he know damn well you and Mr. Donald ain't sleeping together. He know damn well you and that man ain't sleeping together. Don't let a man stress you out so much where you carry extra weight in your face. Don't let a man stress you out so much that you can barely operate. Don't let a man stress you out so much that you showing up to. He should have never been at the fucking parties. I don't give a damn. He's not coming. Me and my husband are on the outs. I don't want him here. No, we're not divorced. He should not be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor while you have to squash a rumor about him attempting to sleep with somebody on the cast. Baby, you got me effed up. You got me effed up, baby. Where are the real women at? Why is everybody scared? Why is everybody scared? And you let this motherfucker play with you on television and told you, oh, you don't want to fuck your husband? You must be crazy. She don't have to fuck you. If you out here having sex with anybody, she not even supposed to want you. Who will want to risk the thought of having an STI or STD? Nigga, please. Excuse my language tonight. Y'all better stop letting these men play in your faces about your body. You are the receiver. That means anything he brings to you, you shall receive. You shall receive. And he got all up in your face and play with you about wanting to fuck your husband. She doesn't have to want you, nomad, when you are out there serving it up, laying it low and spreading it wide. That you got me messed up. And I wouldn't even sit there and explain shit to him and call him and ask him to come back. Go, leave. I've been asking your black ass to leave for months. Bye. Shit, production or not. Get your ass in that truck and get the hell up out of here. You let him finesse you. And then he got you on that phone and said, if you don't want me, shit, then tell me so I can go ahead and move about it and give me somebody else. Get you somebody else. But you scared, like most women are. And he flipped the script just like that in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If it's fake, then y'all brought this on you. I can't stand behind foolishness. I can't give a positive review around foolishness. I'm not that kind of woman. There's nothing to back up. I don't like this for you. This is a horrible look for you. You're supposed to be the star of the show. If you go look at the promo, Lateisha, they done put you all the way to the back. I'm telling you, the writing is on the wall. Glenn is fucking you up as it relates to your rightful place, your purpose. Glenn is messing you up. Watch this. Think I'm lying? Ask me. My grandma used to say that. Hold on. Watch this. Let me see if I can pull it up. It's coming. God, leave my computer slow. Hold on. Oh, I forgot to hit enter. Huh? Let me show you this. Look at this. What? Okay, let me ask y'all something. Is this Selena's first season as a full-time belle? Yes or no? That's all I need to know. Is that a yes or is that a no? Or was last season her first season as a full-time belle? Watch this. I think I got it right. Here we go. No, is this Selena's first season as a full-time belle? I'm going to go with that. This is her second season as a full-time belle. Watch this. This is Selena's second season as a full-time belle. They didn't put her in the middle. You're all the way in the back. Why are you letting this production eat you up like that? You're in the back. Even Maurice has a better spot than you. I'm just telling you, it's the symbolism of it all. So I don't know if I would be willing to sacrifice. If your marriage is fucked up, then use this opportunity to get out. But if you're using your marriage to stay on the show, you're in the back. You are in the back. They have prioritized Selena, Tambra, and Marie. I just wanted to bring it to your attention. That's it. That's all. You are Lateisha Pearson. It's your leadership. It's your baby, and you in the back. Why would you let a man drag you to hell to where now production no longer sees value in you and have softly pushed you to the back? This is Glenn's doing. Your husband is causing your fall from grace. Your husband. And you can stick beside him. That ain't my business. That is not my business. But I'm just letting you know, it ain't given what you think is given. It's in direct conflict of everything that your brand is. Everything that you say you are and you are building, he is the total opposite of that. He is the kryptonite to anything empowering. And I don't think Glenn is a bad guy. I think Glenn is just a big ass hoe. I think Glenn is a very unpolished man. I think he's fun. We've had him on the show before. But I don't think your husband is a husband. I don't. I think your husband sees you as something that you prop up here, you prop up there, like a dog, to be honest with you. And I don't mean a dog and calling you a dog. A dog is something that you give commands to. You get it groomed, you feed it, you provide for it, you take good care of it. If it gets injured, you take it to the vet. But your dog really don't have no power over your house. Your dog don't go out to work. You are the end all and be all. I see your husband sees you as a pet. Your husband wants you to kind of sit back and sit still. And Glenn, if you're really about that life, then you make sure Lateisha has the right decor to be able to film. So you brag now, I'm used to being a man. Okay, well, make sure that when they step in that house, the shit is ready to go. Now that's traditional. I'm sure she is. Sandra said he says she's the best person he knows. I'm sure she is. I'm sure she is. There's been no consequences for his action. He got a little boo-boo. He said he had a little boo-boo when she finally tried to leave. It was the worst feeling. Well, watch this. Come on now, Lateisha. You are falling hard from grace. And I like Lateisha Pearson. I'm shocked that this is where her storyline is going. I mean, I can understand it from a, reality perspective earlier on in the seasons, but we still here now. I mean, you didn't gave your ops so much ammunition. Oh, I don't know. Is Glenn a Libra? Who was I talking about? No, I was talking about Maurice. Anywho, you didn't gave your ops so much ammunition. They all know about your marriage and they use it against you. They use it against you. Even if their men are cheating, their men are not hunting and trying to shit where they eat. Their men have enough sense to not try to sleep with other women on the cast. Glennon lost his damn mind, and you right there standing beside him. And it's Lateisha. Sometimes I don't know what to say because then y'all have it. Kind of reminds me of Dr. Simone was it Whitmore? She'll rip Cecil to shreds during the season, and then prop him up after the season. Family over everything. I love my man, my man, my man, my man, my man. And then blame us for coming to her aid and her rescue. I'm like, listen, at this point, you got to be careful because that's toxic. It's not Black excellence. It's not women's empowerment. And you got to be real careful how you mess with the viewers. Because then they'll start saying, we want you off our television screen. That's all I'm saying. But let me see if I can get some of these clips with her and Glenn before I open up the lines. Because this was a mess to me. You out here arguing with Latrice. Let me see something. Hold on.
Sometimes with Glenn, loving myself, always like I'm loving him less. I just want to just really establish myself, my identity, focus on me, opportunities. That's just where I am.
It's no in between.
You can't do both.
I've yet to see.
Are you telling me
I've yet to see
that you don't think she can love herself, learn how to be self-sufficient while loving you even more? You don't think that's possible?
I gotta see it.
Y'all gonna be able to stand still. until both of y'all decide what you really want.
Oh man, I'm on mute. I was on mute. Damn, I was going in. Let me say this. This is diabolical to me. This is diabolical to me. This man is asking you to choose him over you. He said there's no in between. It's either me or it's you, but you can't choose you over me. You can't do things for you when it comes to me. Can y'all hear me now? Who has the audacity as a man to say to me, there is no in between? There's no way you can go and empower yourself and still try to love me. I have to come first. That's crazy to me. That's toxic. Don't throw not another brunch in 2026. You got to find something else to do. Until you can pick you and showcase you, you have no business standing. I'm for real. And this ain't no shade. This is not no shade to Lateisha. I like you, but you can't do this and charge people to come and eat with you and hear you talk when you sitting on a couch with a nigga that is saying you can't choose you over me. And if that's not your life, then shame on you for presenting it as your life. Then shame on you. No more brunches. You can do something else. You can do a healing circle and offer food, but you cannot label it a women's empowerment, a sisterhood, this. You got to be able to do that for yourself. Put your mask on first and then offer assistance. And y'all know I go hard in the fucking paint on Monday Night Party in the chat. And I'm showing a lot of grace, but this is ridiculous to me. This man is you sitting here on a couch asking, begging for permission. You are also saying in a different scene that you don't have a bank account. No, ma'am, no more brunches.
Sometimes with Glenn, loving myself always makes him feel like I'm loving him less. I just want to just really establish myself, my identity, focus on me, opportunities. That's just where I am.
There's no in between.
You heard him. He said it's no in between. You can't focus on you and focus on me. Lateisha, come on. This is not in alignment with the brand that you say you have. This is crazy to me. I had to come out and say something. I had to come out and say something. Empress Carter said, you can't empower others when you're in bondage. When I tell you a stronghold, I'm talking about a major, major stronghold.
There's 1,000 of you. I said close them.
See? You see how silly that is when he talking about close them doors? That's how the brunches are going to come across if you continue this storyline. If you consider this storyline, baby, you're going to have to change. You're going to have to do something else. You could, I don't know what it is. Shift to the talk show. Do something like that. But this is ridiculous.
You can't do both.
I've yet to see.
Are you telling me
I've yet to see.
that you don't think she can love herself, learn how to be self-sufficient while loving you even more? You don't think that's possible?
I gotta see it.
Y'all gonna be at a standstill.
This man has cheated. Ain't no motherfucking way you can have me. I'm sorry. I'm finna go in. You could have me on a stage 2 to 3 years ago, biting my fingernails, thinking that you are possibly the father of the child. And then I got to ask your permission for a bank account. If you don't get up out my face in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Until both of y'all decide what you really want.
I'm a traditional man. I want her to be home, present at the house. It's like that's the last priority. That's the last thing on her list to do.
You're not a traditional man. Glenn?
I feel like she's staying there to set herself up so she can skedaddle, she can leave.
As she should. You didn't hit a wall. She didn't hit a wall with you. She need to skedaddle. Y'all can get a divorce and still hang out and be outside and have a sneaky link
That's
with
just
each
how I
other.
feel.
Glenn, I don't know if Glenn is in love with Lateisha. I think he's familiar with Lateisha. I think she's a home base. I think Glenn enjoys stepping outside the marriage. Because then you have Lateisha in this other scene with her mom.
Right now where we are, there's a problem with him. Like he freaking out. Like it's like every little thing he'll call and I don't answer, and then he'll say, "Call me back on FaceTime right now."
Girl, that's when you tell him, go to hell. Go to hell. Ain't no way you can be out here cheating on me and then have me on a stage. When it comes to the child, to the 1-year-old child, Glendale, you are or are not the father. Ain't no way you finna tell me to get on FaceTime when I sat on a stage with you in front of all of these couples and I'm giving empowerment lunch, brunches. And then you call because of your fucking insecurity and what you done did to me over the years. You're demanding that I get on FaceTime. Boy, fuck you.
Don't call regular, call on FaceTime. I'm like, okay.
You should call on FaceTime and have a man laying in the bed beside you. Just go ahead on and satisfy his curiosity and then quit calling. Like, okay, here it is. You know?
Mama.
But I don't really have a lot against Glenn or whatever, but he can't hold you back.
Yeah.
He is holding you back. I don't even want to talk about it. It pisses me off so bad. There's a lot of women you can put on this television screen and on this. You losing your luster, Lateisha Pearson. You're losing your influence, your power, your confidence in real time. And all because of a man that likes to smoke weed. And I'm telling you that because his lips is black as hell and those confessionals. That's all I'm saying. Girl, this man got you out here looking like boo-boo the fool. I don't give a damn how many lemon drops y'all have, how many photos y'all taking. The real deal is he has you crying on television in your confessionals. No, ma'am, Miss Pam. We need women on these television screens that have done the work, that can get up and go when they need to, and that'll let a nigga know you're not finna play with me. And with that being said, let me go ahead and open up the lines. I'm trying to keep it cute. Glenn said, I love my son to death. I love my wife to death. Niggas will make a move on their own behalf. They don't need your permission. You see what Dwight Howard did. Women be so scared. Talk all that shit. You talked all that shit. That man got in the truck and pulled your bluff and pulled off. When he came back, you wasn't supposed to be there. When he came back, you wasn't supposed to be in that bed. You was supposed to be gone. Catch me if you can, nigga. Because if you leaving, we all leaving. Don't let him pull off on you too many times like that. If you leaving, I'm leaving. Where you going? Shit, I holler. I don't give a damn if I'm going around the corner of the Walgreens. I'm not going to be home when you come home. You're not going to play with me like that. That's how they test you. Y'all get the hooping and hollering and fussing and cussing. Ain't about that life. Because when they come back, they put, I don't want to hear all that. And y'all let them leave and come back. That's not what that ain't what I was trying to say. Shit, I said what I said. I'm not comfortable with you. I'm not having sex with you. So go on and do what you need to do. What I meant was, I ain't explaining nothing. He didn't explain when he had you on that stage. When you was about to have a stepchild. He still probably ain't gave you the full story of what went down. Glenn sounded like he was in a whole relationship. I don't know if he's cheating now or not. I just know he's disrespectful to you. I know he don't value you. I know he's not soft with you. I do believe this, and I was trying to hold it for my Real Bell Collective review. I think him and Cliff then did something real freaky together. What? I'm not talking about with each other. I think they done did something freaky together with other people in the room. That's just what I believe. And do. That's what I believe. I believe whatever they did is so freaky that Cliff is using this argument as a technicality to close his eyes and pretend it never happened. Now, you saw how Cliff looked at that stripper, was looking at that man thing when he was chewing that gum. Am I lying, chat? Y'all remember how Cliff couldn't take his eyes off that man thing? Y'all don't remember that? I saw it. Y'all don't remember when they was at that party and Cliff got the looking so Gucci party? Y'all, okay, now y'all gonna act dumb. And Cliff was looking at that thing and was chewing that gum like he was an auntie, like he was one of the girls, admiring that thing. Somebody send me the clip. Shit, if you think I'm lying, baby, ask me. Cliff was looking at that thing. Oh, I wish I could pull up the clip. Let me see. I know y'all remember that clip. They say I remember. Let me see if I can find it. I wouldn't make it up. It's in one of my videos. He was at So Gucci. It was at So what's Cliff's last? Cliff sounds like Boomhauser from King of the Hill. And then he went to Colombia. You know what they go to Colombia for? Prostitutes. I said it. Prostitutes. I sure did. Prostitutes. But I think Latrice let him go. Latrice don't want that thing. Latrice know he got worms. Yeah, she don't want it. That's why she let him rent it out. She let him rent it out. Latrice has her interest where it should be, on that money, waiting for him to croak. Let him drink what he want to drink. Girl, let him go over there and get some Columbia hoes. Let him go. Passport bros. Girl, that's why Latrice ain't tripping. He's smart. Hold on. Oh, I wish I could find that clip. It was 2 years ago. Yeah, Latrice don't want that. But shit, they giving her a break. She gets to sit back and be pretty, take them to the parties. She's young, she's fresh, keeping her body intact, refuse to have a baby with him, doing what she needs to. She know what time it is. That's how you supposed to be playing that with Glenn while he's off sea, because he works offshore. See, but you're not going to give me hell when you come back. You're not going to harass me. You're not about to harass me because you know, or you think that I'm doing what you normally do. See, people perceive the world as, my grandma said, you perceive the world as you are. You think I'm out here hoeing because that's what you would do in your free time. You think I'm messing with Mr. Donald. Ain't nobody messing with. That's a deacon. That's a whole fucking deacon. You know damn well Lateisha ain't messing with Deacon Donald. Listen, but he gonna make sure that nobody wants to work with you. Why would he come in there putting his finger all in them men's face, knowing you trying to get your talk show off the ground, knowing that you've already entered into a production contractual agreement, knowing that if he makes it too hard, nobody's going to want to work with you and you'll end up losing your investment because he don't give a damn. That's disrespectful. Don't throw no more brunches until you can get him under control. And I said what I said. Yeah, I know that's your husband. Reel him in. Because he damn sure trying to reel you in on national television. Reel him in. Even if it means putting his ass in timeout or kicking him out the house. Baby, don't let him do that to you. Let me bring up a call. That's a vibe. Welcome. What are your thoughts on tonight's party in the chat?
Hey, my love. I am such a big fan of you, first and foremost. Before I dive into this conversation, I feel like, let me just leave with this. This is a conversation I have so many times with so many of my single best friends. And we are, I guess, I'm adapting to being later on in life being single. Is because you don't let not near, not one of these dudes play about you. Point blank, period. Like, and you have to lead with that type of like essence with it, otherwise you'll fall for anything. You know, a man does not define me, point blank, period. And just because I'm single, it does not make me desperate at all. But I will say I value the entity of marriage and relationship. I totally get that, point blank, period. But you have to lead with like you want to be involved. Just like my parents have been married for 43 years. My dad does what he has to do for my mom. And you have to be that woman that is like also demanding at the same time. You won't accept anything less. And a lot of times these women don't know where that comes from or how to operate. And also being comfortable in their own singlehood, like, in their own, like, just being a natural woman. Don't get me wrong. I question at times whether or not I myself have even gotten used to being single and be like, I don't need nobody, da da da. But when I look at the dating market, it's like shopping at the Goodwill. No, thank you. No, ma'am. No. It's all picked through. It's all holes through the things. And I love a Goodwill shopping. Like, I love going to the Goodwill. But these guys are so used, especially at a certain juncture of life. They feel like they're the pick of the litter. They want the princess treatment. And no, I'm not going to be your princess. I'm not going to be the one providing and doing all that. I want to be the woman in my relationship. And that's what I'm going to hold 10,000 toes down. And you have to show up in my life as that man. I don't always watch the Bell Collective, but watching Kimmy and hearing what I hear about the Bell Collectives, no, I would choose being a single woman and my cats. I only got two, but if it multiply, let them multiply. Because no, I'm not doing that. Not for any man. No. Mm-mm. Happy by myself. I love you, Queen. Thank you, Palace, for having me. Good night.
Good night. Good night. And that's a vibe. That's a vibe. And that's the name of the caller. That's a vibe. She said what she said. Listen, y'all, it ain't that hard. It really ain't that hard. Well, I want to don't. Listen, we living in a different time and age. Don't even let your husband play with you. You ain't got to reach a level of disrespect in your house. A man knows Cliff don't even play with Latrice no more. Cause she left. Remember she went to stay with her mama? The ones that sit there and roll over and take it get played with all season. Latisha was on the right track. Kimmy ain't never gave Maurice no consequences. Listen, and she said to him, all that stuff you saying on Carlos King, girl, say that shit. What he said, say it. That I better roll over and take it. See, you too scared to even say it because it hurts so bad. When you can't tell him what he did, that's because you let him F over you. And you came out. You came out and took up for him like you was his mama running down to the schoolhouse. So you can't say it because the thought of saying it hurts so bad because you know that's some bullish that you let him play with you like that. And not only that, your boss let him play with you like that. You had to hear the shit when we heard it. You know it was effed up. And it took you 3 seasons to gather up confidence to say something to his fat ass. Welcome, luxuriating.
Hello, Queen. How are you?
I'm good. What are your thoughts on tonight's conversation?
It seems like this season Lateisha has completely devolved because just a few seasons back she had Letitia Pearson's Enterprises. We have not seen her film in that office building at all this season. Now it seems like she's just on her ass. Like, I don't know. It just seems Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it just seems like all the wind has been knocked out of her. It seemed like she was building something for herself on the show, but now it seems like all the wind has been knocked out of her.
On purpose. He did it. And he did it. What you think he did? I said I wasn't gonna get into Bell Collective tonight, but I be listening. Latrice said Latrice don't want Cliff around Glenn because she don't want Glenn telling Cliff's business or bringing a negative. I think Latrice know what type of time the men are on. Right. They supposed to keep that shit on the low because it's alleged that Latrice let him have threesomes and may have participated in a few. But it's something that Glenn did, I believe, that brought a little bit of, we don't do it that way to the party. That's what I think. What are your thoughts?
Well, you see, he was with Selena's man. They was on Instagram and the Instagram stories hanging out and kicking it. So maybe
it was him, Cliff, and that man.
Maybe Glenn is he's the young guy of the clique, and he's bringing them life and energy, and maybe putting them on to maybe giving them a second win in this stage of their lives. I don't know how old Selena's man is, but maybe Cliff. You know, he's been married, has grown kids, grandkids, so maybe he's getting his second win, you know, being outside, you know. And then with Love and Marriage Huntsville, I kind of like what they're doing with the show. It's kind of giving me like docudrama. It's not really giving me like the old days of the show. It's kind of giving me like a docudrama. So I'm kind of still interested seeing where they're going with the show, but it's crazy to see Destiny and Lateisha break down because the relationship was only built off hating Melody. So it's
okay. Go ahead.
It's interesting to see them break down, and Lateisha is, you know, it's kind of like when Candy was the head peach in season 8, and we really saw that Candy couldn't really, you know, be the leading lady. Like, I like Candy, but I don't think she's the lead girl. You know, you get what I'm saying? She's more ensemble cast. But yeah, that's what I think. I think Lateisha is annoying, and she's a emotionally stunted child. It's like, you want Destiny to do what? I don't know.
I think she's a emotional predator.
Right. She sees you.
She's had a victim.
Go ahead.
Remember, Kimmy was her first victim. See, people aren't documenting the crime scenes and the bodies. Kimmy was the first victim. Y'all don't remember that. Before she came after Melody, it was Kimmy. Then she switched to Melody. Now that Melody's gone, she switched to Nell. Then she turned from Nell to Destiny. Lateisha has come after all of them, trying to force them to be in a committed, emotional relationship with her. Ms. Wanda, I'm sorry. She's looking for love in all the wrong places. Go ahead, luxuriating.
Well, that's so funny you say that, because she is a Libra. So she may, from what my experience with Libra, they will befriend people who are not on their level. They will befriend people who maybe their lives is a little bit more worse off than theirs, so they feel comfortable hanging around those people because their life is more worse than theirs. You get what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Like, Libras like to be the only one that's doing well in the group, and if everybody else is, they'll hang out with people who are not on their level. So
that's like Lateisha's story, though, because all of the women are doing better than her.
Exactly. But Destiny, I feel like she can come at Destiny because Destiny is single, not married. You know, she can't really come at Kimmy because Kimmy is married, has her own business, been a successful woman in her own right. Nell, been married, a successful woman in her own right. So she can't really go toe to toe with them. And Kimmy really put her ass on ice because she said we wouldn't even be friends if we weren't in-laws. So I know that really must have burned her inside. Like, girl,
she said, and you have to go to the why. She said Lateisha's too clingy.
Right. She wants a lot. She expects a lot, but I feel like Lateisha is like, she's selfish. She wants all the attention. She wants you to have her back. But is she going out of her way to have your back? I don't think so.
No, I think Lateisha doesn't even know the side. But see, you get me into Love and Marriage Huntsville. But I will say this: she's a I'm gonna stand with what I said. She's a predatory. She's an emotional predator. Period. She's and here's the thing: you can't have any feelings or thoughts if you're gonna be her friend. She's a gaslighter. She's a narcissistic personality. Let me tell you, women can be. You know how people become narcissistic. I hone in on the psychological and the behavioral traits of the Black experience, but they didn't woe out the damn term so much. And the Love and Marriage Huntsville sector, I don't even talk about it because I was like, child, y'all done use narcissists. Y'all done borrowed it so much we can't even use it no more. We can't.
But I do think she is a narcissist. I think she sniffs out people. Nell, her husband's cheated. Destiny, she's been through some things. Kimmy, she got married later in life. So maybe emotionally, she feels like these women are not where she's at because she's in a happy, successful relationship, whatever that looks like for her. But I get what you're saying. She is. And with Melody was going through her divorce. So she was like, well, let me kick her while she's down. This is the perfect time to get her because any other time I'm intimidated by her because she's doing what I wish I could do.
Well, her thing was you didn't call me. And Melody said, I was going through a divorce. I was barely eating or sleeping. See, a Scorpio ain't gonna talk when they're going through something. Melody said, you weren't even a good friend because I was at my lowest. Oh, I got it. I was at my lowest. And you
Tisha just wanted to be in her business.
Boom. Oh, there it is. Whoa, there it is.
And Melody probably had a sense like, let me just disconnect from everybody and go in a hole.
Scorpios can be some of the most brilliant people on the planet. That intuitive power be like, I bet I ain't finna tell you. You don't care how. and guess what? Her intuition was right because as soon as she came up for air, y'all got to remember, Melody didn't even, now Melody is healing. See, people don't even, you get me too far into Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm going to change this. I'm going to change the topic, but let me say this.
Okay.
People don't know how to read the room. Melody went through her divorce on the show. She was still with Martell on the show. She never left the show. Y'all, that's not healing. Hold on.
Right.
She's only been gone a year. Now she's entering. I don't care if I know her or not, if we're friends or not. Nobody can skip steps. Now she enters a phase of rest and healing. There was no healing.
It's kind of like with Malaysia from Basketball Wives. Malaysia was no longer a basketball wife. So she had outgrown that label. And Melody had outgrown. Those were Martell's friends. Those was Martell's people. She had outgrown that whole situation and was still stuck playing a role, but that no longer resonated with her.
That's right. If you got to see the person that you're at odds with every day and y'all work together, like every day, like until you disconnect, now the clock, what is it? The clock starts. But listen, I found that clip. I found that clip of Cliff looking at that mane. Y'all want to see it?
Thank you for having me on, lovely.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming up, luxuriating.
No problem. I'll be in the chat. Kisses.
Okay, we'll see you then. All right, that was luxuriating. Y'all, wasn't that a nice, pleasant exchange? That was really nice. We were talking like, child, we at the kitchen table or just having a cup of wine, a glass of wine, a cup of coffee. But listen, hold on. Let me show y'all. I knew I was going to find that clip. Oh, I got it. Here we go. Look at, I found it. Y'all, I told y'all. Hold on. Y'all ready? Here we go. This is So Gucci's birthday party. Baby, they going up for Libras in the chat. Here we go. Let me see. Oh my God. Is it not showing? Hold on. Oh, it's not showing. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm going to turn on the sound. And then at one point, I got to turn off the sound so I can adhere to the copyright.
Ready to mingle? So get it, girl.
Do your thing.
Look at Cliff. Look at Cliff. Looking at that man thing. Look at Cliff's face. Cliff. Oh, I know. Let me play it again. Look at Cliff. All the other men are back. Cliff got a front row. Look at Cliff. Did I lie? Let me take it back. Chewing that gum. Didn't I say it? Look at Cliff. Here we go. Look at Cliff. Oh, baby, he wanted to make sure he got a good. Let me slow it down. Hold on. We're going to go real slow. Let me go back. Here we go. Did I lie? Hold on, we're gonna go real slow. Let me slow it down in real time. You now, baby, don't ever. I keeps a good receipt. Let's go. Looking at that thing and even move. Lateisha messed it up. She had a hold on. The cameraman is messy. Even the cameraman was like, wait a minute, bro. Let's look at it. Look at Cliff. Yes. And moved his head. Lateisha, he's like, move your ass out the way. He right there up front with the women. Did I lie? Did I lie? I told y'all. Hold on. SG say looking right at it, chewing that bubble gum. It was the gum. Had he spit the gum out, it would not have had the same effect. I'm going to run it one more time, and then I'm done with it. I'm going to run it one more time. Baby. Oh, wait. Here we go. The cameraman is messy. Oh, he looking at that thing. And moved to the side so he could see it. Oh, let me get up off this internet. Look, thank you, Desir. It was the gum for me. Is that Wrigley's? Is that Wrigley's? I just need to know if it's Wrigley's. Baby, I'm finna go out and get me a pack of Wrigley's tomorrow. Shit. Watch me. Watch me. If that's what Wrigley's is, listen. Let me get into my super chats. I'm not going to play with y'all. Thank you, Lazy Vision, for the 5-piece and a pepper. Lazy says Libras are about balance. On the behalf of Libra, also association, we do not claim her. Oh, I guess they're not claiming Lateisha Scott. They say that's Big Red. Ham sandwich. So, baby, that ain't Wrigley's. That's Big Red right there. Hold on, Tracer. That was Juicy Fruit Queen. We gonna have to do that. That was Juicy Fruit? Baby, I thought that was Wrigley's. Read what again? Read what again? Latrice know what type of time. That's Hubba Bubba. Listen, you better say it. You better say it. She said, that's Hubba Bubba. Oh, my God. Did y'all see it? Look, I don't just be saying, if I say I got a receipt, I got a receipt. Now, I ain't going to come on here lying. It may take me about 20 minutes to go get my receipt and go down my little rabbit hole, but I showed you. Cliff, but let me play one more time. Hold on. Here we go. And I got it on slow. Look. Now he been looking. The cameraman had to move the camera. Oh, wait. You see how he moved that head to see what it was doing from the. Oh, that man. Hold on, wait a minute. That man don't have on any underwear, y'all. Look at this back shot right here. You see right here that V taper, y'all. That ain't no underwear. Cliff, what is you doing? Oh my God, Lord have mercy. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that man didn't have on underwear. Y'all see the bottom of the screen. Cliff, that's when you're supposed to move to the back. Hold on. You call cap on what? Baby, let me slow it down for you, Bobo. Let me really slow it down for you. You talking about I call cap. Child, it's in your face in living color. You see the man. Hold on. Now we really going in slow-mo. Look at, come on. You call cap on what? You know what time it is. And moved his head to the side. And the man is naked. Y'all see that? See, we didn't even know the man was naked. Bobo ain't in denial. Bobo want me to keep playing it so he can see. See, that's reverse psychology. Bobo on that hubble bubble time. Bobo, I know what you doing. You on that hubble bubble time. You trying to use reverse psychology on me so I can keep running back so you can see what I'm trying to. See, Bobo? You should have just stayed and enjoyed it. What you say, Harold? Now, Harold, did I mistake what I saw? Am I misreading? Come on, boys, help me out. Help me out. Y'all know damn well I am not misreading. I get it. Bobo wanted to see it. I slowed it down for you, Bobo. Now you can come and clip it at the 1 hour and 12-minute mark. There you go. You got your little bit of juicy fruit. I know what Bobo trying to do. There you go, Bobo. There you go, Bobo. Thank you, prom king. Say, nah, you're not tripping. Thank you. Baby, they not going to listen. They can run that on somebody else, on one of them other women. It's juicy fruit. It's giving Hubba Bubba. It's giving Wrigley's. Big Red. Bobo, come on back out. That's yours. You can have that clip. I ain't going to say nothing. I slowed it down just for you. And look, I'm leaving it here for you. That's it. That's it. That's all. Y'all, we had a good time, didn't we, tonight? We was on here for an hour and 15 minutes. Clip in a straight zone. A danger zone. Took on a whole auntie persona. Let me play it again. Here, Bobo. Let me play it again. Cliff was chewing that gum like a auntie. Here we go. Look, first of all, he started looking at it way before the camera. Look, right here. He already in it. Lateisha just talking too damn much. That was the first thing. Let's go back. That's giving auntie. Ain't no other man in that circle. That's all I'm saying. I ain't made it up. They tell me one more time. Bobo, go on, Bobo. Don't talk to me. This is not my television show, Bobo. This is not my show. This is on that's Oprah Winfrey show. Don't put that on me, Bobo. Bobo, don't put that on me. We just reviewing the show. We're recapping in real time. This is not my television show. That is not my production team. That is not, you say he tilted his head. Look like a auntie. I heard about you. I was waiting on you at the door.
I heard about you. I was waiting on you at the door.
Y'all, I'm about to get out of here. Oh, I hope y'all had a time tonight. Bobo, that's right. They say blame Carlos King. Bobo be trying to clown me though. Bobo ain't been around in a minute. Bobo gonna talk crap after the show end. Y'all like the way I say Bobo? Like we've been cousins for years, huh? Bobo. Mama said Bobo, huh? Mama said call ain't Lulu. Baby, let me see what Harold talking about. Yeah. On what couch? That's JJ. Oh, Bobo said, who the hell is that on the couch? That's JJ, Bobo. I'm finna get off here. Y'all not finna have me acting like this. That's JJ. Listen, they are country. He said, who the hell is that on that couch? We may as well listen to it. Let's see what JJ talking about. Let's see. Let me go on and speed it up a regular time. What JJ talking about? So who the hell is that? All right, here we go. What JJ talking about?
Just not happy about the situation, but you gotta loosen up. I mean, if you don't like it, you can hit the door.
Woo! Cliff went back for more.
It's so Gucci party, and I think everybody is happy.
That man had that thing, and look at Cliff right there. It ain't number women. That thing, they got that thing blurred out, y'all. That's JJ, Bobo. Y'all, let me get up out of here. Oh, baby, we had a time tonight, did we not? And that concludes Monday Night Party in the chat. They say leave when you're having a good time. And that's what we're about to do, baby. Listen. Get a good cup of coffee. We're going to come back in the morning at 7:05 Central Standard Time. I want to talk about Dwight Howard. It's just going to be like a on your way to work conversation, real lighthearted. I don't know. I be saying that. I be saying that. But I really want to get into the thick of it. Let me see. I got to see my notes because I wanted to talk about Dwight Howard. I didn't want to talk about the psychology behind it. That man was at a basketball game. Y'all know how we talked about it yesterday, and we talking about the kids. Like, we all concerned about the kids. That man don't give a damn. Did y'all not see they showed the clip of him at the basketball game getting a standing ovation, and he doing his hands? You know how you do your hands to the crowd for them to clap louder. That man is out here living his best life. He outside. He don't give a damn about them kids, CPS, that lady, all of that. Sometimes you be doing the most for the wrong people, but I love them. But I'm finna start freeing somebody in 2026. I think we are a very emotional group of people as Black folks. We're very emotional, and I get it, but we're going to have to start letting some of that emotion go and replacing it with strategy and getting the hell up out the way. when things ain't working and feeling just okay about it. And we're gonna have to be good with it and say, child, I'd have moved on. I ain't tell y'all that story, or was that members only? When I tell y'all about that dude that tried to play me and how I cooked them meatballs for that other man and them hot wings, did I tell y'all that? Was that members only? Because you gonna quit playing with me. We got you, Bubba. You was a good sport. We playing with you. I didn't tell y'all that story. Was that members only, y'all? Oh, okay. I got you. Well, I ain't gonna say that. That was members only. Because baby, you're not gonna play with me. I can show you better than I can tell you. Hey, come on in. Welcome. How you doing? Now, y'all got to be on that type of time. But I love them. You got to be on that type of time. As soon as that man starts disrespecting you or that woman starts to disrespect you, you got to be on that type of time. Baby, you're not going to play with me like that. Not today, not tomorrow, not. And it ain't got nothing to do about sleeping with somebody else. I will move the hell along right in your face. He said he don't even eat meatballs. Well, you can eat a good meatball. Just don't put it on a toothpick. You can eat a meatball. Just don't put it on a toothpick. Put it on your plate, chop it up. That's it. I mean, don't make it more harder than what it needs to be, Bobo. Because if I serve up some good meatballs at a good cocktail party at happy hour, go on and get you some teriyaki meatballs. Okay. Mimi, thank you. Mimi, so you talked about it on Queen and in the City too. Okay, thank you. You'll never get a chance to play with me. And you ain't got to be the most beautiful. You ain't got to be a size 6. Stop letting these people get in your head and fool you about your power. Power is power. Confidence is confidence. You ain't got to be doing all that. Who? Wow. Tell me why. I don't care why. All I know is I'm busy tomorrow at 7 p.m. Don't come knocking on my door telling you how much you love me. I got company. And if you refuse to leave, I just may open the door. I'm busy. Well, what you doing? Cooking? Now, y'all better go back and look at that episode on Queen and in the City. Yeah, he got his mind right after that. Desira said, why y'all playing? I had meatballs today, like baby shower meatballs. But you know what? I make my meatballs. I don't buy no meatballs in a package. I don't eat fake meatballs. I will go to Whole Foods. They roll some good meatballs. HEB rolls some good meatballs. But let me tell you how you do some good meatballs. How the hell we get on meatballs? Bobo. Who got the best meatball recipe? Anybody? Let me tell you how I do my meatballs. See, some of y'all don't know how to cook. Now I'm talking shit. We done went from reality show to meatballs. Let me tell you how you do your meatballs. Are y'all listening? I'm finna get y'all the plug. I know a lot of y'all do y'all meatballs with ground beef. You said that damn Cliff got us on meatballs. Bobo got us on meatballs. Okay, Harold said, I heard about HEB. It's in yes. Oh my God. We got fresh fruits, fresh vegetables. You got a cooking stand where they do live cooking demonstrations. One of my friends is a chef there, but she's actually a real chef. She went to the south of France to practice under one of the best. She's a culinary chef. She is really good at what she does. You know what? I'm going to have her to come to members only. We're going to do a savory plate with her. Boom. Whoop. There it is for our slumber party and members only. Okay. She's going to come and I'm going to ask her to post the ingredients. I'll post a list and then she's going to show us how to plate a savory plate so that we can know how to serve it to our guests and we're going to eat it. All right. So if you're not a member of members only, make sure you join because we're having a slumber party in the next couple of weeks. Just FYI. All right. So let me tell you something to do real quick about your meatballs. You ain't got to do a lot. A lot of y'all use beef, and that's fine. Or turkey, or you could do turkey. I don't even know if y'all know what Berkey is. Berkey is a blend of beef and turkey. I learned that from my white friends. They call it Berkey. So they call it Berkey. You can do a blend of turkey and beef because sometimes turkey is too dry. So you don't get the moisture that you need in your meatloaf or your meatballs or your hamburgers, right? So you can do a Berkey. But typically I don't give away what I do. But I'm going to give it to y'all. I do a blend of beef or turkey. You can choose either one. And a must have is ground lamb. Boom. Ground lamb. And either I mix it with beef or turkey, ground beef or turkey, whether I do meatloaf, Salisbury steak, spaghetti, whatever. And everybody always says, never that. Nah, they ain't trailer park. But anywho, they always say, what's in the meatloaf? What's in the meatballs? What's in this spaghetti? Whoop, there it is. The ground lamb is the hidden recipe. They go, oh, this tastes good. Boom. Thank you, Angela. Never had it. It's ground lamb. Now, here's the thing about ground lamb. It's a little bit more expensive depending on what region of the world you live in. For me, a small little 8 ounce? I think it's like $13. Ground lamb. And I mix it with beef or turkey. And then I do the meatballs. Watch this. I do my own crumbs. You don't have to buy Planko crumbs. You need about 10 to 12 Ritz crackers. And I mash them up because that's going to give it a sweet texture. And I do ground. Watch this. A lot of people don't do it. I'm going to teach y'all how to cook now. Put you some minced garlic, not from that damn jar. Stop buying stuff in a jar. Start getting back to cooking with real food. Some stores will mince it for you. It costs a lot, but that's fine. Go ahead and buy it. You put a little Salt Bay of garlic. Do you some ketchup, some mustard, a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, and add whatever else you want to add in there. Watch this. I know some of y'all can't cook. Now I'm talking shit. Let me drop the link. It must be that white wine. See, now I'm starting to get overly confident because a lot of y'all stick with the same herbs and spices. You know, you can do curry meatballs, spicy meatballs, garlic meatballs, meatballs. We stay with the same old. Baby, I hit you upside the head with a foreign recipe any minute in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your meatballs are your meatballs, but I'm just telling you the base. Bye, Bobo. Didn't nobody ask you to eat my damn meatballs? Come on, I'll pass. You can do Italian sausage too. I do Italian sausage, or you can do breakfast. Whoa, there it is. You can do breakfast sausage too. Spicy Jimmy Dean's. Girl, quit playing with me, SG. You can do that Jimmy Dean's. Trey talking about I'm dead. Baby, Jimmy Dean's ain't never let nobody down. Y'all got Jimmy Dean's in Alabama? I said, y'all got Jimmy Dean's in Alabama? Do y'all? Oh, I don't do baby shower meatballs. I don't like them like that. I don't like all that sweet stuff on my meat. Oh, wait a minute. That didn't sound right. But I don't like that teriyaki. So you do the meatballs, you put them in the oven, and then you make you a little bit of gravy. Or you can do soy sauce and sriracha. Y'all, it's so many different options to cooking. You can do a honey soy sauce. You can do a spicy honey glaze. Jimmy Dean's is definitely in Tennessee, Trey said. Okay. Lord, you use garlic, it don't even taste the same. Y'all, when I tell you it's very rare. Okay, I will use Rotel. I like Rotel. I'll use a little bit of corn in a can when I don't feel like buying the husk of corn and slicing it off. But other than that, I prefer fresh fruits and vegetables. They all know. Thank you, Lady Rose said they don't know nothing about no Jimmy Deans. Baby, let me tell you something about the Jimmy Deans. You mix that in your nacho cheese, but I'm a Texas girl. We do that with beef. That'll automatically go in your nachos when y'all do meat nachos. See, y'all just do beef. No, you got to mix that with breakfast sausage. See, I just taught y'all something. Baby, let me get up off of here giving away my shit for free. Thank you, love. Les, she said, I love a spicy Jimmy Dean sausage. Girl. Cooking is an art. You are the art. You are the painter. The food is your canvas. Thank you, Sassy Libra said, baby, I love me some Jimmy Deans. Baby, they don't, but you know what? Sassy, you know why? What I learned? They don't want to buy that Jimmy Deans because it costs a lot. They go to Walmart to get their meat. They do. Some of y'all up in Walmart buying meat. Baby. Kendra, don't co-sign me because I'm acting stupid tonight. They up in Walmart buying that meat. See, some of my girls now. Some of my girls in here, I know who know how to cook. Lady Rose says, yes, ma'am, half beef, half sausage, y'all. Y'all didn't know that? And listen, some of y'all said, well, I don't eat meat. Well, let me show you how to do it. You take mushrooms. Wait a minute, because I can cook. Don't play with me. Well, Queen, hold on, because you're giving meat recipes. Okay. So you take your mushrooms in a little container. You rinse them off. You rinse them. Like the old folks say, you're going to rinse them off. Okay. You're going to pat them to dry. Okay. You're going to take a food processor. And you're going to dump all your mushrooms in there. And you're going to, they're going to come out diced and it's going to look like ground beef. You're going to put your taco seasoning on there and you're going to do all of your seasoning and nobody will ever know it's ground beef. I mean, nobody will ever know it's mushrooms. I used to trick my husband and my son like that and make burritos and it was all vegetables. And it was mushrooms. It's it's good. Baby, that ain't nothing but mushrooms with taco seasoning on top. Range them off. I swear to God, if you run out, you go get you. And if you, yes, you can do that. You can put that on nachos. Everybody was going to think it's meat and it's not. Oh, I'm going to let my friend do a cooking segment. She's okay, Bobo. Sounds like witchcraft. Bobo, you over there, you eat pig feet. So what the hell are you talking about? You eat pig's feet. Think about it. Pig feet. You eat something that an animal need to move around. Pig feet. That sounds like witchcraft to me. Bobo. Now, that's how you do the mushrooms. Baby, I done did the mushrooms like that. You can make breakfast tacos. You can make, mix it with eggs. You can put it on top of nacho. He eats moose knuckles. Gristle from the bone. He eats chitlins. Hog maws. Yeah. Cow tongue. The jaw. The inside, the fat. The inside of the fat. Bobo do all that. Now see. Now you was doing good, Farouk, until you got to tofu. You was doing good until you got the tofu. You was doing good. Oh, they say you can do pecans too, and they wouldn't know. Okay. That's good to know. Oh, Jimmy Dean's is $4. Okay. Now listen. Don't go viral. Don't go buy up all the damn Jimmy Deans. Just get one pack, get what you need, and save some for later. We're having a good time tonight, ain't we? You say you're gonna try with mushrooms. Oh, it's real good. You talking about losing weight? Shh. Don't even tell them. Now, if you're gonna do it for like a bigger dish like spaghetti, you're gonna have to use like 3 packs, right? To make it look like meat, but the whole time it's all vegetables. You can make burritos with beans, cheese. The whole time they're thinking it's meat. The whole time you can do nachos. The whole time they're thinking it's that. Child, it ain't nothing but some damn mushrooms. Loveless said, I'm gonna let my chef friend come and we're gonna do a cooking segment behind the wall. Free, because y'all already paid. Only thing you'll have to do is get your grocery list, and I'll tell her to keep it very simple. She's an excellent chef. Excellent chef. Oh, watch this. If you like garbanzo or chickpeas, girl, I got a curry bean recipe that I found a long time ago during COVID. Who is that? Oh, that's my neighbor. Watch. Let me turn off this light. Hold on. That's my neighbor watching. I'm sorry, walking his dog. Anywho, I like portobello. Oh, let me tell y'all something. You can make hamburgers with mushrooms. What you mean, Queen Sheba? You know the big round fat mushrooms? You cut off the stem and you grill the mushroom or pan fry it, season it, and don't put meat. And it's a mushroom burger. Mushroom is a source of protein when you don't want to eat meat. I'm not trying to turn anybody because I'm not a vegan or a vegetarian, but I do love vegetables a lot. A lot. I like vegetables a lot. Miss Wonder ain't never made no pig feet baked potato. Has she? Now y'all lie. Is that on the menu? Baruch say she gonna try the pecans. I love salad. Let me tell you, okay, another recipe you can make. I used to make for my husband when we were dating. Baby, let me tell you something. I can cook. First of all, ladies, y'all ain't doing it right. Go get your rotisserie. And men too. We got men here. Okay. You say ask Bobo. Bobo eat pig feet. You right. Bobo. Do y'all put the pig feet? Bobo. Do y'all put the pig feet on y'all baked potato? He said they eat pig knuckles. I done forgot my damn thought. I'm done. I done forgot my thought. What was I gonna tell y'all? Bobo say he don't eat pork. Damn, we got another person here. Who is this? Another man? Let me see. Somebody say pig feet good. I can't do it. Why y'all talking about, hey, Bobo? Now y'all, Bobo. Lord child, I be having these men come over here. Y'all, they love hanging out with us. They love hanging out with us. What was I going to tell y'all? Okay, somebody said they know how to cook and they cook everything from scratch. Who was that? Oh, okay. Thank you, Frey J. Damn, what was I saying? Hold on. Bobo threw me off with them pig knuckles. I didn't even know they had knuckles. But I'm trying. That's what threw me off. My brain tries to land on things. What you used to make for your husband when we were dating. Oh, I know what it is, Frey J. Thank you, Frey J. Frey J to the rescue. Okay, so let me tell y'all something. Ladies, it don't cost a lot. First of all, you don't cook for a man. Don't ever let a nigga finesse you into cooking for him until he's taking you out at least 2 to 3 times. I'm going to say 3 or more because you don't want nobody up in your house that you don't know. I'm going to say these days, back in the day, I would say 3. I'm going to say at least 5. At least 5. Now, I do have a rule. And some of y'all are going to disagree with me. I think if a man has taken you out at least 3 times, hold on. This is where it's about to get tricky. This, we call it a ratio, can be used for anybody. Okay. If you have somebody that has taken you out at least 3 times, I think that the next time you need to be thinking about paying for a date. I think you need to be thinking about paying for that tab. Not all the time. Well, I ain't gonna pay for nobody. We got in a big discussion, a big debate. Me, B. Taylor, and the red pill sector on the cruise season and all of that. The women, I was the only woman that said I would pay for a date after the 3rd date. All of the other women on the panel said absolutely not. And I said, that's why y'all single. Click the link. I said, that's why y'all single. And they said, I ain't gonna never pay for no man. That's why you single. It's not about paying for a man. It's about recognizing that he's paid for you 3 times. If a man has taken you, or a date, sorry about that, or a date has taken you to really nice dates for 3 times in a row, and you mean to tell me you won't even fix your fucking wallet to say, when you walk in a restaurant and they say, I'm sorry, it's going to be a 45 to an hour wait. You won't even say, you know what? Why don't we go to the bar and I'll get us a round of champagne? Or would you like an old fashioned? You mean to tell me you're not going to do that on a 4th date? I ain't doing that. That's why you single. Because at some point, as a woman, as a man, you going to have to contribute more than sex. You going to have to contribute more than done and suck into a relationship. You going to have to contribute. You going to have to show that you have a financial interest in this relationship or not. And then this is what they try to give me, y'all. They said, well, maybe that's what old women have to do. And I say, you a motherfucking lie. I ain't never had to. I just have the means to, but I ain't never ever. And as a matter of fact, if you listen to me, half the time, if you with the right man, he gonna say, oh, you ain't got to do that. I got it. But it's a thought that counts. I'm not talking the 1st date. I'm not even talking the 2nd or the 3rd. I said after the 3rd, we're talking ratio, 3 to 1. You should be offering something. If you can't afford two rounds of drinks, I know they can be real expensive in these 4-star, 5-star restaurants. Then bring the man a nice candle. Say, you know what? I know I haven't been to your place, but the way you described it, here's a nice Tom Ford candle. Here's a nice something, or here's a something real small, very, very small. It's a thought, but you just can't show up. Man or a woman, and the woman and cook for you 3 times. Stop your raggedy ass by the store and get some damn sunflowers. Sunflowers cost $6 a bundle. Stop. My husband, let me tell you something. My husband still buys me flowers. Y'all. Still buys me flowers. I'm so used to it now. I feel like I take it for granted. I still say, hey, listen, I'm going to take you out. You are? Well, just sometimes I want to go. I'll go. I want to go to a steakhouse. He goes, oh, wait, because I don't want to touch this money over here. It ain't that we don't have it, but you still got to be responsible. I said, I got it. Of course no. We're going to wait. It ain't about you having it. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. And then I'll go to the grocery store and get a nice cut of a ribeye anyway and still cook it. But I'm still obedient. I'm still submissive. He said, wait, but he didn't say I couldn't go to the store and purchase it. You got to give something to these men when they're trying. That's all I'm saying. Right? Now, it's a little bit different now. I don't advocate for bringing men in your house no more. Times have changed. Your safety is everything. But girl, you can buy the man a drink. You know, even if you say, well, I'm not comfortable paying for a date, but you should have learned a lot about him by listening to him. If y'all been on 3 dates, y'all been talking, y'all been on the phone. There's been time in between the dates. You ain't went on 3 days in a row in a date. Typically, it's a week or every 2 weeks. So we're talking 3 weeks or 6 weeks. Either he takes you out, right? So you should have learned. He may say, oh, yeah, I'm not really a vodka person. I'm a whiskey person. Girl, go get him a little small thing of whiskey. Nothing too personal. No cologne, nothing like that. Something that you heard. Yeah, I kind of like da-da-da-da. I go for my runs in the morning. Girl, come up with a $25 smoothie king. He say he go have smoothies. Even if you can't pay for the dinner, hey, I really appreciate it. I know it's not a lot. Here's a $25 smoothie king for your next marathon run. Y'all got to start showing up, ladies. And men. That's all I'm saying. I don't even know how we got here. And then I wouldn't start cooking for a man. Whether you're a woman that dates a man or a man that dates a man, I wouldn't start cooking for a man right off. I wouldn't advocate for it. Not yet. That's because that's a gift. Because a lot of men need to learn a difference between task. Most men see cooking as a task that you should do. And I had to break it down and teach them, this is a gift. I'm gifted. I can cook. This is a gift, like singing. I don't get paid to do it. I do it because I can do it. But don't just be sitting up in this motherfucker every day waiting for me to cook. Imagine if your gift was singing. They go, all right, you ready to sing? For what? What's the special occasion? Nothing. I just want you to sing. I don't feel So we have to teach people how to treat us, but at the same time, you got to make sure you value them. That's all I'm saying. I hope y'all are having a good time tonight. I am. Well, I cook for my husband all the time. And when I leave, I cook. Some women say that. I'm not. I'm not slaving before I leave on a business trip. You know what? Girl, you'll be shocked. See, Bobo said he cooked for his wife and son. Thank you. Because you can cook, right? If you can cook, it's a gift. You enjoy doing that. People that can cook, we enjoy doing that, but don't ever take it for granted. Because that's their gift to you. Don't make it seem like, oh, you didn't cook. Don't take the beauty away of them getting in the kitchen. Oh, well, you ain't cooking? Not if you asking like that. Let me tell you something. Y'all, I be believing shit. I've been believing stuff ever since I was younger. When I discovered Dr. Phil, and Dr. Phil said, you teach people how to treat you, I believed it. I believe self-help advice. And it works. It actually works. I didn't know that stuff worked until I started practicing. I'd be like, no, I'm not going to cook tonight. I tell the truth. When I was dating my husband, why not? I said, because you didn't say thank you last time. This is when we were dating. He's like, well, I thought you knew I liked it. I don't know anything if you don't say it. But I was acting like that while we were dating. And I was like, that's okay. We can just go out today. Oh, man, I did like it. I said, well, remember to say thank you next time. I was just kidding. I was kidding, but I made it lighthearted, right? Shit. Let me cook. Oh, this good. Oh, but they also tell me if it's too salty, that wasn't your best. But that's just the kind of relationship we have now. Now that we're married, we have a home, we have a family. Shoot, everybody get to talking. If they want more in this house, it ain't even about cooking no more. It's just now we introduce communication. Shoot, you better say something. If you see something, say something. Like they say in the hood. First 48. Mr. Man said that was my Angelo, not Phil. It was Dr. Phil. Maya Angelou says, when people show you who they are, believe them. But then Dr. Phil on his show, one of the phrases that he led with, well, you might be right. You know what? Let me back up. You may be right. I don't recall seeing that from from Maya Angelou. And I've read a lot of her books. I know she says, when people show you who they are, believe them. And I know Dr. Phil for saying, we teach people how to treat us. Yes, baby, listen, I can make a salad in this house. Everybody gonna get excited. It's the presentation of it all. My dogs get excited when I make their food. I tell everybody, move, let me make their food. You don't make it like I do. Baby, I put a little olive oil on their kibbles. I'll open up a can of tuna fish and drip the juice. I'll boil 2 eggs and chop them up in their food. Don't play with me. My dogs be like, let mama make my food. But it's all about love and community and giving back, and we can all pull our weight. And I know we be talking about these couples and stuff like that, but we got to get back to the basics as Black folks and white folks and everybody and single folks and married folks. Everybody's so fucking selfish. Ain't nobody really giving back. Everybody just taking. Shit, you can do a lot with tuna fish. You can do a lot with a can of salmon croquettes, put that on a bed, kale, some olive oil. Baby, don't tell me, oh, I don't make a lot. Well, you better make it do what it do. Thank you, Harold. You said, baby, we love a good chef salad. Yes, we do. Like people, y'all, I'll be like, baby, you complain too much. I ain't got that much money. Baby, you got $20? Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's go get some arugula. What you gonna do with that? A lemon, olive oil, salt, pepper. You got that? Mm-hmm. Can of salmon, a big can of salmon. You got an egg. Mm-hmm. You got 2 or 3 crackers. Mm-hmm. You got some salt and pepper. Okay, we finna make some salmon croquettes. Mm-hmm. Take some mustard. Mm-hmm. Take some mayo. Mm-hmm. A little sriracha. Mix that up. Make a little sauce. Put that on top of that. Slice you up some onions. Mm-hmm. Cucumbers. Mm-hmm. Tomato. Girl, that's a whole fucking gourmet meal. They'll charge your ass $25 for that as an appetizer in a restaurant. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. That's called the presentation of it all. What can you do with tuna? You want to go? Watch this. I kind of don't want to give it away. Should I tell y'all what I do with tuna? Yes or no? If I tell you, you'll never eat it the same again in your life. Ever in your life. Ever in your life. If I tell you how I make tuna, you'll never eat it the same again in your life. Only for tuna people. This is only for tuna. Loveless saved y'all. I don't know if I want to give it away. Let me think about it. Let me think about it. Damn. Ain't no tuna pizza crust. Girl, it ain't even that complicated. I swap out one ingredient for the other. Somebody, okay, Loveless, can you come up here? You got to work for this. It's very simple, but I'm going to change your life. I'm going to change everybody's life. We're talking about canned, Angela. We're talking about canned tuna. Thank you. Harold, first of all, Harold, watch this. Go to Sam's, Walmart. Now you can get a cooked chicken from Walmart, but I would never fucking buy raw food from meat from Walmart. Only if it's like Jimmy Dean's or something like that. That's, you know what I mean? But like chicken and beef, I'm gonna tell you why. If I forget, say why would you not buy meat from Walmart? I'll tell you in a minute. Take that rotisserie chicken, Harold, put it in the refrigerator. The next day, take it out cold because you got to do it while it's cold. Peel all, or you know what? The night before, take all the skin off, the bones, debone it, chop it up, blah, blah, blah. Throw it in the refrigerator. The next day, you're going to get your onions, your relish, your mayo, your pickles, whatever, your celery. Mix it all in and make your own chicken salad with your crackers. That's how you do chicken salad from scratch. Period. Now you can do it with your crackers or you can do it on toasted sourdough bread. You put some butter in the skillet and or wheat bread or white bread, and then you toast it up and then you make a nice chicken salad sandwich. Or you scoop it out with an ice cream scoop and you plop it on top of a salad and bitch, you got a gourmet salad. What is we doing? What is we doing with a nice bottle of red or white wine? Nah. All right. Frankie said, you're so funny. Thank you. All right, so this is what we're about to do. I'm going to go on and give them something. You say inner circle. Don't give them the tuna recipe. Don't take it to members only. I'm going to go on and give it to them. Should I give it to them? Toot? Let me ask Toot. She might be asleep. You never, thank you, Trey, ever buy. You know who told me that? A white man. He was a truck driver, and he drops off groceries to different parts of the world. And we got into a casual conversation and he told me, he said, never, ever purchase your meat from Walmart. And I said, why? He said, we deliver based on zip codes. Watch this. I said, what you mean zip code? Have y'all seen the movie The Platform on Netflix? There's a platform 1, part 1 and part 2. On the platform, the people at the highest tier get to eat first. And when he described what he described, it reminded me of the platform. The rich eat first, y'all. Look, I am not lying. He said, we drop off the freshest meat and the produce to the richest zip codes first. I said, okay. He said, and then we work our way down. And what's left, we take it to the Walmart. I said, well, what's happening? He said, by then, it's probably already rotted or it's old. And it only has a few days left of shelf life. Don't ever purchase your meat from Walmart. When he's talking about meat, he's talking about the individual chicken, the beef, the pork chops, and stuff like that. Now, if you purchase it, here's the thing. Because everybody's not in a position to not do it. What you need to do, here's what you can do. I'm going to give you, because this is where we got to get creative. You can purchase it and immediately freeze it. No, clean it really good. Clean it. Hold on. Season it and freeze it. I don't care if you're cooking it 3 days from then. Clean it, season it, and then freeze it. Or you're better off going to a better part of town and buying the meat that's 50% off. The 50% off meat in a richer part of town is still better than the new meat in a Walmart. What'd you say, Queen? I said the 50% off meat in the rich neighborhood is still better than a new meat in a local Walmart. If I were y'all, and I would go to, so first of all, you should be shopping at nice grocery stores anyway. In other neighborhoods, I don't give a damn if you got to drive 10 miles. Well, what do? If you see 50% off meat, 25% off, go ahead and get it from those stores, but freeze it all up. Freeze it. The breakfast, freeze it. You can freeze it. Okay, that's the first thing. The Italian sausage, the ribeye steak, it's still good. You're going to stop the aging process immediately. Oh, thank you, Valerie. She said, I saw your YouTube about store not to buy your meat. Yes, I did do a video on it where I said, yes, thank you. Valerie, you've been with me for a long time then. Because, baby, I started from the bottom. Now I'm here. I taught a lot over here on this page. But we're not condemning Walmart. I'm just telling you, if you have to, you need to go ahead and freeze it. to kill anything. Does that make sense? Clean it, season it, freeze it. Why am I going to freeze it? To kill anything that's on it. We killing it. As soon as you put it in that freezer, it's dead. If it was anything on it, it's done. It's a wrap. You're going to kill it. Anything. It can't survive. You're going to kill it. Thank you, Dark and Lovely. She said, that's right. Yeah, you'll kill it. So even if you're going to cook it tomorrow, freeze that shit and then take it back out. We need to make sure. Desira says she's saying she's telling the truth. I know that for a fact. I quit doing it. I ain't even know no better, but I listen. I'm the type of person, I'm gonna listen. I don't know everything. You tell me something, I'm gonna listen to you. And I've been good ever since. Baby, I throw everything in the freezer. As soon as I throw fruit in the refrigerator, everybody say, why you put all your fruit in the refrigerator? Shit, I'm finna kill anything that I miss. But I done wash shit is in the refrigerator. In the refrigerator. Candy go in the refrigerator. Trey says, I know that as well, seen it myself. Yeah, just throw it. Now, if you buy from Walmart, you say, well, I can't ever. Yeah, you can. But here's the problem. Most of y'all put it in the refrigerator. You got to put it in the freezer. And you don't want to do that because most of us are, well, I'm going to cook it tomorrow. Put it in the freezer. You got to freeze it and then take it back out tomorrow. I haven't been to Walmart in forever. And I never thought I would get to a point, because I used to be younger. You got to work on the budget. I never thought I would get to a point where I could bypass a Walmart. And I'm talking about when I was younger. I mean, I'll go in one if I have to, but I haven't had to step in one in years. And it's not about rich. It's not about being rich. You have to completely change your mind about who you are. And another thing is, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna really mess y'all up. Black people love to make groceries. What that mean? You know what that mean? Well, we go to the store and we pile up a whole cart full of groceries. That's called gluttony. Do you know in European countries, they go to the store every single day to get what they need fresh for the next day? Why would I do that? Duh. Number one, they do it because it ensures that they get a level of physical activity. You have to think about foreign countries. Most of them are going to walk to the local market. Number two, they get the freshest cut of the meats. So I'm going to even say this. I'm going to go as far as saying this. Watch this. I'm really enjoying this conversation. I hope y'all are too. And I'm going to get up out of here. Even with your lunch meat, if you can't afford to, let them slice your lunch meat. Thank you, Cheryl. They buy fresh. For real. Y'all. Now, my husband may sneak in a pack of lunch meat, but Queen Sheba going straight. The butcher, may I have a slice of a one? And what I learned is when I get it fresh, the boys don't eat through it as much because they appreciate it. I let them slice my meat. And they'll let you try it, see if you like it. So when you start going to these grocery stores, start getting that damn meat in a package for lunch meat. You say, Queen Sheba, that's expensive. Girl, get you a quarter of a pound. You ain't supposed to be buying 3-4 pounds anyway. To last you 3, 4, 5. That stuff went raw. It went rotten. Did nobody tell you to get 4 pounds of meat? You're supposed to get a quarter of a pound so that you, number one, a part of you not loading up on groceries keep you socially connected. Social connection adds a lifetime, adds years to your life of living. So you need to get out even if you don't like people. Oh, I get it. So just get a quarter of a pound. Well, I got boys in my house that can eat. Well, go and get a pound. Or 0.75. What, 3/4 of a pound? What about cheese? Girl, let them slice that damn cheese too. And then you wake up early in the morning. See, here's a lot of men say, I like a traditional woman. You know, a woman that's going to make my plate. First of all, bro, you don't even know what tradition is. Women that make your plate because we loved you. Women made your plate because of survival. We made your plate to make sure your ass didn't overeat. It's a form of preservation. It's a form of making sure, let me control this. Because he going to come in here and eat everything. That's why black women made plates. Because we didn't have a lot. But if we're talking about real tradition, black women made plates because we had to figure out how to cut the meat to make it stretch. I make plates so they don't overeat. Because they're going to get in there and cut half of that. Let me tell you something. I made a rotisserie chicken, and I featured that rotisserie chicken on Instagram. And I made it from scratch. I know how to cook chicken where you know how y'all go get y'all rotisserie chicken. I can too. But I'll go get it raw and clean it out and da-da-da-da-da. And I ain't even got no damn rotisserie spinner. Whatever y'all call that thing. And I put it on Instagram, and everybody was watching. I cleaned it. I seasoned it. I did all that. And when it came out the oven, everybody's like, oh my God, that is so beautiful. The next day, I opened up the refrigerator and pulled back the foil paper and showed how them boys left that bone in the middle. And one of my homeboys said, I know you lying. Them niggas ate all that chicken. And that's what happens when you don't make a man's plate. That's what happens when you don't make a man's plate. Father and son. I say, y'all really be trying to out eat each other. Because I like my little wings. I like a little wing on the side. Thank you, Empress. Thank you, Empress Carter. Y'all, that's the only reason we make y'all plate. So y'all don't eat up every motherfucking thing in the house. Now, here's the difference, ladies. Let me tell you what to do. Here's where y'all mess up. You make the plates of the men and the boys in the house, but you don't serve nobody but your husband. That's where y'all mess up. I'll make their plates, but I serve my husband. I'll take him his plate, but the boy has to get up and get his plate. Because he needs to know the difference between how a wife treats a husband and how a mother treats a son. But yeah, them niggas ate all that chicken. And even my homeboy is like, now come on, Tamika. They ate all that. I said, listen, yeah, I can cook, bro. He said, that's just greedy. I know. But that's what men do. And that's why in nature, you have a pride of lions where the male lion will kick the young boys out because they start eating too damn much. Studio said, that's good shit. It is. Am I lying? So you make the plates. Now, you serve the little boys when they're little. But as soon as they can walk and talk and they're strong and they're 6 and 7 and they have little muscles where they can hold that plate, you make them come in and take their plates to the table. Otherwise, they're not going to know the difference between what their wife should do and what their mama does. So I don't serve my son. I serve my husband, but I make both plates. And sometimes I'll tell my husband, come in. Which steak do you want? And my son is a teenage boy, he's taller than me, almost taller than his dad. Ripped abs. Boo, 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 boo. You know what happened, y'all? I made I made some fish last week. It was so good. And I told my son, this is your second piece of fish. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. You can eat it tomorrow when you come home from school. He said, okay. Baby, my husband beat him home. I didn't know nothing. All I heard was, he ate my fish. I'm out here working hard, putting in work. I said, what happened? I'm at the basketball court putting in work. I said, okay, what happened? He ate my fish. You see me, I'm working hard. I'm practicing. I'm trying to go to the NBA. I said, uh-huh. And he ate my fish. I said, oh, you working real hard, huh? Yeah. And I told my husband, you heard the man. He said he working hard and you ate his fish. He the man of the house. And I said, baby, I'll make you some more fish. But not today. Go and get the noodles. Your dad ate that. Me and my husband laughed. That boy said, I'm out here working hard, putting in work, and he ate my fish. Well, next time you better tell the nurse your stomach hurts so I can come and pick you up early from school. Because, baby, most women know if you got them boys in the house, but I created the boundary a long time ago. You serve, no, you make the plates and serve the husband or the man, but don't serve the boy. Now, when they're little, you have to. You don't want no messes, and the husband should be helping you. And they should both clean up. I don't have to do dishes no more. I'll put them up, but I don't wash them because I cooks. 2 told me not to give y'all the trick. God's child. 2 say don't give y'all the tuna trick. I kind of want to, but maybe I'm giving too much. Girl, ain't it? Julie, thank you. Julie Land said, living with men is the ghetto shit of life. They'll eat everything in it. Listen. In that damn house, baby, I get the hiding shit under frozen peas, Snicker bars. I hide everything. Eat you out of house and home. I want to talk about tradition. That's what I was going to tell y'all. When men say, I want a traditional woman, I don't think you know what tradition is, Glenn Pearson. Did you know that? Watch this. I'm going to bring it back. Okay, let me highlight this comment. Because they said, don't give them the tuna trick. I kind of want to. You'll never eat tuna the same when I'm done with you. 2 said, no. Oh my God. She's retired Air Force. I'm going to listen to the officer. Thank you. Braun says she didn't gave enough secrets. Okay. They say don't, They say that's for the inner circle. They say members only. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Desir. They say she didn't gave a lot for free tonight. All right. Y'all gonna have to wait on the tuna. But I'm gonna tell you, once I give it to you, you will never in your life eat it the same. Ever. Randy said, let me see what Randy talking about. Randy said, I had a dinner date with a white chicken the other night and she made fried chicken. Why, Randy? Was it good? Was it soggy? Okay, Randy, hold on now. Hold on, Randy. We're not going to let you do that. What part of the chicken did you not like? Was it the seasoning? Was it the texture? Or did you bite into it and it was raw? Was it cooked but not seasoned? Was it seasoned and cooked, but the crisp was not there? You got to give us some more now. You got to, come on, Randy. Now, outside of the chicken, do you like her? Because hold on. Now, I don't fry chicken, but I can teach her how to fry some fish, Randy. We're going to have to work on this. Do you think she can fry some good fish for you? I can teach her how to make tartar sauce from scratch. What we doing, Randy? They want that damn tuna fish trick. Baby, when I tell you everybody eat it the way I do it, Randy, they waiting on you. Gosh, child said, baby, I'm in the inner circle. I'm going to get it one way or the other. That's it. That's all. All right, then. We're going to do the tuna. Okay. I don't eat white meat. You know what I did learn? If you're going to cook chicken breast, to marinate it in pickle juice. I teach y'all a lot. Pickle juice, it keeps it moist. Yep. All right. Let me see what else we got. Randy's talking about that. Traditional men. Here's tradition. Here is tradition. I know some men think, well, you make my plate. I'm looking for a woman to make my plate. Traditional. That's not really traditional. I'm gonna give you this, and I think I'm gonna wrap it up. If you really think about traditional ways, the women never made the plates. What you mean, Queen Sheba? Think about long time ago. Traditionally, they would have servants. The men were rich enough back in the day, even when the women wore petticoats and y'all thought, they had servants that cleaned, that nursed their young, that would cook the food, put the food on the table in family style bowls. The women would be able to sit down with their husbands and they would pass the peas like they used to do. Women did not make plates. Let me say it again. Traditionally, women did not make plates. The servants would cook the food, prepare the food, place the food in family style dishes. The women would lay out the menu to the servants, tell them what they wanted to be served up. The servants would stand behind the women and her husband for the women to say, get this, get that. But the woman never had to make her husband's plate. So a lot of men don't know what tradition is. Tradition requires money. Tradition requires economics. Tradition requires resources. Tradition requires class, hierarchy, earning potential to put your wife in a position to have babies and to have servants so that your wife is 1000% devoted to you. She never had to make your plate. She would just pass the peas to the right or pass the peas to the left. That's it. That's all. That's tradition. Because the men had such high earning potential. They got the wife all of the help she needed. That's all I'm saying. Nah, I'm just using chicken. I mean, I don't know. I'm coming back to you, Randy. But that's all I'm saying from a traditional standpoint. That's all men say. I'm a traditional man. No, you're not. If your wife is working and your son is in public school, no, you're not. If she don't have help, she don't need help, then you're not traditional. You're not traditional. Shut up. It's almost like Henry Ford, the 1926 5-day work schedule. 1926, he implemented the work schedule. It was still hell on wheels. But when you think about the Industrial Revolution, they were working 6 days, 12 hours a day. Henry Ford says, let's give them one more day off. They used to have to work Saturdays. But Henry Ford said, let's make them work Monday through Friday. We're going to pay them, listen, Saturday and Sunday. Therefore, you don't have a high turnover. It's still slave work. Okay. But what's happening is you're not going to see it on the front end. We guarantee it on the back end. What do you mean? Well, you're hiring these people to work for you 6 days a week, 12 hours a day. After 3 months, they can't do it anymore. I came up with a system that could encourage them to work 5 days a week, 8 to 10 hours a day. They're not going to quit. Okay. But then the people say, I don't see a return on my investment. Yes, you do. You hold their retirement. You convince them that I'm going to keep them enslaved to you for 20 to 40 years. And then you dangle retirement and pension in front of them. And you tell them, if you keep going, I'm going to give you a check in 20 years. But research shows that 75% of them will die before that time period expires. So you get to keep all of the money. And those that don't die, if they don't properly fill out the paperwork and establish a beneficiary, you get to keep it anyway, unless they take you to probate court. Y'all, that's all I'm saying. Tradition, tradition, tradition. Like, I can go real deep. We can have a good time tonight, but I know it's bedtime. That's it. So what happened is Western culture adopted the 5-day work week, and they said, wait a minute. It used to be that you got paid on Saturdays and Sundays while you were off. You didn't lose pay. But at some point in time, they stopped paying you for those 2 days off. And it wasn't a day of it wasn't a day off. It was 2 days. I forgot the word they used. And you come right back. And then they said, well, we're going to introduce the 5-day work week because watch this. When people used to in the industrial revolution, did you know they didn't have a system where you could make payments? Either you could afford it or you couldn't. This is how they got you trapped in quote unquote tradition. What you normalize as being regular, successful. Watch this. I'm going to take you on a roller coaster ride. He said, give them the 5, take away the 6-7 days of work, 12 hours a day. Give them a 5-day work week with 2 days off. Make them feel like you care. Now I want you to introduce payment systems. These are poor people, as opposed to making them have to have $20,000, $30,000 for a car. Let them pay it out in payments once a month, every 2 weeks, whatever. That keeps them coming back to the job. We've created a solid system. That's what's happening right now. I want a traditional woman. You have no idea what tradition is, because you've taken away the foundation of stability. Tradition is you give me help in this motherfucking house. I'm more than happy to cook for you. I'm more than happy to fuck you. I'm more than happy to clean for you. I'm more than happy to bear your children. But give me some help. Let her cook and clean. Let me choose. And she's going to prepare the food. And I'm going to focus solely on you. She's going to help the kids. We're going to homeschool. We're going to do all of that. We're going to make sure they get your intellect, your wisdom. But bro, you tricking me like Henry Ford. I used to get paid for days off on Saturdays and Sunday. You're moving the goalposts. I used to have help around this motherfucker. And you talking about traditional. Traditional, I didn't have to get in the kitchen. I had to instruct what was going on in the kitchen. I didn't have to make the biscuits. The biscuits were made for me. I just told her what you liked or told him what you liked. They served it to us, and I was always ready when you came home. My lips were always red with lipstick. My hair was always curled. My waist was always snatched. Period, point blank, period. And that's how you reestablish refining communities, refining relationships. You have to understand what you're asking for. That's what tradition is. So if you ain't got that traditional money, you ain't getting a traditional relationship.